What up, great people? You know who it is and what it is. I am Mr. Darkeye. You tuned in to the Mr. Darkeye podcast right here on Anchor FM. New Soul Music, the home of motivation to trust God and live your dreams. Giving a shout out to my sponsor, the Super Icy Brothers Premium Frozen Dessert Shop, located at 742 North Anderson Road in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and 11025 Carolina Place Parkway in Palmer, North Carolina. Please visit their website at supericybrothers.com for more information. And when you go by these convenient locations, tell them Mr. Darkeye sent you. Don't forget, because it looks good on me when you do that. All right, people. So in the building today, I call everybody that come through here family, but this is actually family. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I am honored to have her here. She get ready to talk about all the stuff she got coming up, tell her story, because nobody tell it like you do.
Yes.
Yeah, so I got Demaya the Vibrant in the building. What's going on?
How are you? Hello, my light brights. I call everybody my light brights.
Light brights.
Yes.
So that's spin off Vibrant.
Yes.
Like, okay, I got you,
Yes.
got you. You know what I mean? So how's everything been going?
It's been going good. It's been, I would say, busy. It's just me getting used to a new pattern for myself.
There you go. So Demaya is a poet. Is that the proper way to? What is the proper title?
I prefer to say messenger.
Messenger.
Because I don't want to say poet. I'm working on that too because I don't want to put myself in a box.
Okay.
You know, messenger. I just tell messages.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. You delivering messages
Yes.
through the content you create.
Yes.
So how long have you been a messenger?
I would say since really, let's see, who?
Been that long, huh?
Yeah, I would say since. Okay, so this was a happen.
Okay,
I always been.
Tell the story.
So I was in college. I used to attend a college in Charleston. And then I had to come back to finish school. And then I was going through an old box of belongings that I had from when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And I come across like a book. And I'm just like, what is this? What did I write? And then it was just little elementary poems that I write since I want to say about 8 or 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly been writing since I was about 8 or 9, if we could put a chronological number on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been taking it serious since like 2019. 2020 started to take it more serious as to what I want to do with this. I'm just like, okay, so this is really something I was good at, and I still am good at. So let's see what happened.
There you go. So when you found this, you didn't remember writing those poems?
No, not at all. And it was funny because I guess, you know, in my little child mind, I'm just telling the story, and I'm just like, oh, okay, wow. You know, I'm like, I used to write all the time. You know, just looking at it, I'm just like, I used to write all the time, like.
So you didn't even, so during that time, it's like you was writing poems and didn't even notice what you was writing till you went back in retrospect.
Yes.
And like, oh, I was writing back then.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I picked up a little habit of writing when I was in school too in Charleston. I just all like, okay, let me just write. And then like I go home and I find boxes. I said, oh, okay, I used to write a lot. Oh, so this is a gift that God has gave me.
There you go.
Let me try to use it, see what happened, and go forward.
There you go. That's what's up. So, all right. So when you start taking it serious, what inspired that though? Like, what made you say, you know what, I'm going to take this serious and lock in on this?
Honestly, I would say. I had an aha moment. I was just like, I was at work and I was just like, okay, ain't nothing. I always knew I wanted to work for myself. I always knew I wanted to do this. I always knew I wanted to do that. I'm like, okay, Maya, this it. So let's just go, try it, do it. You love it and go for it. And just see what happens. You know, I don't have nothing to lose at all.
Nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Everything, right. Everything to gain. And I was just like, okay, this is pretty dope. I was like, I can do this. And I actually did my first live performance. It was I cannot remember the exact date, but I know it was like October. It was cold. And I did it it was in Charlotte. It was called Trap Poetry. I did I was able to, get on stage, uh, and it was just a phenomenal experience. And it was my first poem called Letter to My Demons.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's your first, okay. Okay, that was your first performance, and the poem was titled Letter to My Demons.
Yes, because I was going through a lot, and I was just really at a point to where I just was all like, dang, like, I did, I'm be open. I was, just up and down through depression, anxiety, and it's just like I dealt with some self-esteem issues. I'm being honest here.
Yeah.
I dealt with some self-esteem issues. Just inner things that I just really had to just get out. And I'm just like, this is keeping me from living. This is hindering me from living. I'm just existing. So I said, you know what? I wrote it. And I cannot, and I would recite it, but I just cannot remember.
You can't remember none of it? Because I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's ask you. It's on my page. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's like really powerful. You know what I'm saying? And for that to be your first public performance.
Yeah.
And you really taking it.
My sister was there supporting me.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to sis.
Yes.
So what was the crowd like? How did they respond to it?
They were just like, wow.
There was a wow moment.
They support. It was very supportive. They gave me like hand clasps, and then I.
Were they supposed to?
Yeah.
I can't snap, but
Yeah. They kept telling me, because it was one point where I kept apologizing because I was messing up, because that was my first performance. And then it was one young lady, I forgot her name. She came up after I got done with my performance, and then she said, "Don't you ever apologize for writing your poems again." I was all like,
"Oh wow,
yeah." It was just,
you apologized after the fact or something on stage?
Because I kept messing up and saying sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, messing up. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm messing up.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dang, like, I'm sorry, because I was so nervous, because I just expected them to think that I had it. I do have it right here.
Okay. So yeah, that reminds me. The first time I heard you do poetry was, when we did Dark Chocolate Nutcracker. We was rehearsing. Shout out to Jane Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. We were rehearsing, and you got ready to do your part from the play, and you was doing the same thing in rehearsal. Yeah. You kept apologizing because you kept messing up. Yeah.
And I need to get better at that, because I be expecting. This is another thing that I'm working on. It's just like, it's okay not to have it all together.
Right.
And I'm just like, I hate not looking like I don't have it together. Because I don't like when people see me crumble.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just like, okay, well, let me just chill out. It's okay. I'm working on that, because I'm always the one that tell people, like, you are doing good, you're doing, but then when it come to me, I'm just like, Lord, I can't even take my own advice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm nervous.
I've done that.
And the reason why, and honestly, I had to really think about why I did that. And I was just like, I guess because I wanted them to, I don't know, I just inserted myself as like, because I was always older. And then I just wanted them to be better than me. And I'm just like, why did I put that responsibility on myself? And I was just like, when you get up there, because I give advice, I'll be like, okay, when you get up there, you do it. And I'm all like, don't worry about it. Because in my mind, I'm just like, okay, because I'm just like, I'm telling them not to worry about it, because I know how that feels, because I want them to do better than what I was doing. And I'm just like, okay, you go. But then it's like, when I get up there, I be shaking in my boots. And then like, it's like, okay, Demaya, you don't have it together, but it's okay. Like, it's just, I guess I'm working on it though.
Yeah.
I am. I'm being honest. I'm working on it.
Well, it's good that you're telling yourself that, because it is okay that you don't have it all together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be bad at it in order to be great at it. You just gotta go through that process. So let's hear a couple of lines. Let's hear a few lines off of this poem. I'm interested to hear a little bit of it.
Well, it's a recording.
Oh, it's a recording. Yeah. Oh, so okay, you gonna play a recording?
Yes, if I can.
Hopefully it'll come through the mic. Let's hold it up to the mic. Let's hear a little bit of it.
Okay.
Left off the stage. So here I come. Y'all bear with me, okay?
I'll do this.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Hi, anxiety. What's up, bitch? Can you hear me? I'm done being worried about everything and being scared about being scared to amount to something. You see, God gave me something called serenity, which means I can now accept things I cannot change. Meaning, because I know the difference. I heard you in the back trying to make me scared and not bark back. I'm here to tell you I'm done with you and your whole scary crew. What's up, low self-esteem? Yes, using around my mind thinking I cannot amount to anything. You had me just like myself and thinking the reason why I'm single was because I was ugly as shit. You had me thinking I could not wear certain clothes because I was not fit.
Okay. I just got the gist of it. Okay. Wow. That is powerful.
Yeah.
And you sounded like you was fed up.
Yeah.
You was ready to change your mind about how you looked at yourself.
Yes, I had got so tired because I'm just like, Demaya, you can't keep doing this to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like how can you live when you scared of everything? How
Right.
can you live when you can't even won't be able to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful and not believe it? You have to believe it. You have to keep going. Like you can't. I couldn't live
Can't
like
do
that.
that.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I think that a lot of people silently struggle with this.
Mhm.
They don't speak out about it. So for you to be in that space and using your gift in the moment to express that,
Mhm.
I know that it was impactful to a lot of people who were in that audience that night and struggling with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just women, there's men that go through it too, you know. So for you to tell this and speak out on this and be transparent and do that brings so much hope and inspiration to somebody else, and continue to keep telling this story. And I would go back, like that's probably something that you need to revisit, perform again,
Mhm.
and continue to keep putting that out there, because I believe it'll be powerful and impactful to a lot of people.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really do, because nobody really touches on that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
They don't really go there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why it's important for us who have gone through that and made it through, and you're able to continue to, because it to me, it doesn't stop once you kind of make that move to do that. You still gonna have the challenges and the moments moving forward, because it never really leaves. You just learning how to continue to move past it. It's like it's still always there, because you could go back mentally to that moment at any time.
Yeah.
But you continue to move forward and press forward, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's dope.
And it was just that, and then since that day, I was like, okay, Demaya, you can do it.
There you go.
Keep going.
So that's what. So you're definitely continuing to move forward. So let's talk about your upcoming event.
Yes.
It is called Loc'd Down Poetry.
Yes, it is.
What's lockdown? What that mean?
Okay,
Lockdown.
so Lockdown Poetry, y'all. It's funny because
I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, do it got anything to do with hair? Anything like that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, continue.
And, okay, so this happened in quarantine.
Okay, there you go. Quarantine.
I was on lockdown. And like,
okay, I see it now.
So I was, because like, and speaking of quarantine, that was a battle within itself. I really had to face some things I thought I was over. I was battling within myself. So I was just like, okay, I'm down here and I'm on lockdown. I can't go nowhere. And then I had my locks hanging down. I said, let me just write. And then I was just like, okay, Lockdown Poetry. So then I started going live on Facebook and just seeing, just dip my foot in, because, I was still battling some things and just nervous at the same time. I'm just like, let me just keep going.
There you go. Lockdown Poetry.
Lockdown Poetry.
It is going down Saturday, August the 6th from 7:30 to 10 p.m. at 742 North Anderson Road in Rock Hill, South Carolina. We talking free food.
Yes.
$10 entry and $3 wine.
Yes.
Sound like a deal to me. I don't know about y'all, but this is the place to be with that. You know what I mean? Can't beat free food. Free 99 for the food, $10 entry, $3 wine. Yeah, get a little tips and get your belly full. Get some good poetry. That's what I'm talking about.
And it's gonna be some dope performers.
Yeah. So what that
artists.
lineup look? Is the lineup a surprise? Can you reveal anything? You saying people got to come out to see what's going on? What we doing?
Okay, I will give you a little clue. I do have 2 excellent dope. Everybody is dope.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah, shout out to
all of them are very dope. But I do have I'm gonna give a special shout out to 90s Bread. He's been there since the beginning.
Okay.
He's just been every time I would ask him, hey, can you come out here and do? He said, yeah, I'm on it. Very talented brother. That's R&B. I don't know if he put himself in a box, but he can really sing. Then he does great music, not even singing, like he just has dope music. And then I want to give a shout out to Hunter's Hand and Ron Royal for helping me put this event on. You know, Kelvin Hunter, thank you.
Shout out to Kelvin, Ron Roy. Yeah, 2 amazing guys right there. 2
amazing. They just been really helping me get this on. And I just, they've been pushing me. And I do have another artist. His name is X Tony Hove, which he's dope. I met him at a cookie shop. I think it was Insomnia Cookies, I believe. I met him there. And I was all like, you sing, you do music? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So then he just let me hear it and it was pretty dope. And then Aunt Graceful J, he's gonna be doing a nice.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, that's like my brother. He's gonna be doing a nice performance.
Okay.
Dance. So
dance performance.
It's not just poetry, it's music, dance, and poetry. It's all an art form.
There you go. That sounds like that's going to be a lot of fun right there, man. Y'all definitely need to come out. Again, it's August the 6th, Saturday. That's on a Saturday. Most of y'all off from work, so don't act like you're making no excuses to not come out to this joint. Loc'd Down Poetry, music by DJ Prime, and it's 21 and up because we're going to be selling alcohol in the building, people. Again, free food, $10 entry, $3 wine, Saturday, August the 6th. 7:30 to 10 p.m. at 742 North Anderson Road in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So how many of these events have you done?
So far, I've only done 2. This will be my 3rd round. Ding, ding, ding.
There you go. 3rd time's a charm. So how did the first one go?
The first one, it went excellent.
Okay.
I will say that for the first one, I was very nervous. But you know, God, thank you. Thank you. To God be the glory. Thank you.
God be the glory.
Yeah, he worked that thing out. And you know, as the second one, just dope.
Yeah.
Both of them. And so far, the first one's really been excellent.
Yeah.
It was nice. The second one was nice too, but the first one is just nice because I guess that was just my first one, and I'm just like I remember. I'm all like, wow, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's always special when the first time you do something. You never forget that moment and just the energy around it. Yeah, you never forget that. So you talked about wanting to eventually do this full time.
Yes.
And that's something that a lot of people, dream of, getting to that point where you can do things full time. What do you feel like is your biggest challenge to get to that point? In your mind, what do you feel like is keeping you from making that step and that leap of faith?
Right now, honestly, it would just be me trying to do it the right way.
Okay.
If I was to put that, because I want to take the leap of faith, but I also want to have a plan.
There you go.
And I didn't want to just jump without a plan, because I've always had a problem. My mama tell you, and my parents, both my daddy, he'll tell you too. I always had this thing with starting something and then like I start on something else and then I go on something else. Only because my mind is like just my mind is a roller coaster.
There you go.
So it's all like, okay, I'll jump, hit, let's go. So I was just like, okay, Demaya, once again, this is that it's good to have, but that's also hindering you because I was not getting all of it completed. So this go around, since I want to be serious, I have to really be patient with myself and be like, okay, stay consistent, knock it out, and have a plan, and then go full time.
There you go. Because it's an old saying, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And I totally understand that, because
and then I got a job too.
There you go. Got other stuff going on. But I know for me that in my personal experience, when I first jumped out there full time, I didn't have a plan because it was God making the move for me.
Mm-hmm.
He just pushed me out there when I didn't even know that it was going to be my last day on my last job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a process sometimes to even know what the plan is, because sometimes you can have your plan, but then God got a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so that happens like that too. But I believe that I've always talked about God's timing is everything, and I believe that in that right moment, you know, when He sees that you're ready, because you might not even know. But but it's gonna happen when He sees that you're ready, and then it's gonna be that moment where you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but then you already know, just going through the process now, that you have to trust God and just keep Him first through it all, because He's strategically making moves in your life. And you know, once we realize that, I believe that, of course, you're gonna be okay. But you know, it's one of those things where people a lot of times run from that. You know, they run from their fears in that way, in that sense. And I believe that, you know, once we kind of get over that, then the rest is just going to come. It's going to be phenomenal in a way that you can't believe the way things just keep lining up.
Yeah, and it's like I'm waiting for that moment. Like it's actually happening now. And then I be thinking, because I'm like, okay, God, what you doing? What's going on? Because right now I feel I'm blind. So then it's just like he just opened the door. Like, it's just, I can't. It's unexplainable.
Right. It is unexplainable because we can't see but so much. You know what I'm saying? God see everything, but we can't see but so much. So we kind of going off of only what we can see or what's right in front of us. And it's not enough to really complete this thing for us to really see, okay, like, what is this? Like, how am I going to make this work? Because all I have is this and this and this. And but we have to realize that in that moment, God will provide His own. Like, whatever that's needed, He will provide and bring it all together. But it's just for us to be obedient, you know. So
I've been learning that too.
Yeah, so you're being obedient and doing these events, Loc'd Down Poetry, and like you say, from the first one to the second one, it's been amazing. And, you know, and just watch what God gonna do with this one. You see what I'm saying? Because, like you say, this is your first interview. You know what I mean? Put some applause on it. First interview. So it's just like, there's going to be many other first. Like, He's going to continue to just elevate you to do more and more amazing things. So based on your experience, your journey, and for anybody that's been dealing with the challenges and some of the things that you have been able to overcome with the stuff you was talking about in your letter to your demons and all of that, like, you know, anybody that's aspiring to do what you're doing, what are some of the things that you feel like you would have on your heart to say to them, to encourage them?
All honesty, I would say try, keep going, and pray, only because things that we don't, how can I word it? Only because things that we don't know, like, we're not supposed to know everything,
right?
And God, being He's the creator, I would say just try it out. Even for the ones who don't fully know how, is there, you just say, okay, God, help me, because I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing, and I can't do life without you, because I just want to try something. This is my last. Just try. This is my last. Straw, because this is something I really want to do. This is something I really want to try. And true, I don't know you. A part of me don't fully understand. Part of me don't believe, and a part of me don't fully know you. But I'm just gonna say, guys, if you're real, help me and help me understand and be patient. He will. You know, just take your time. And then for the ones who may be a stronger believer, just keep going and make sure you just surrender your full self to God, because God already, he's amazing, because how I learned this from Dr. Miles Monroe. So he writes your story from beginning to the end. Then he has you be born. So you're living your story. Like God already know what's in front of you. He knows whose ears is listening. He sees a lot of things, like you were saying earlier. He sees things that we don't see, because it's some things we don't see because we can't handle it in that moment. You know, and we're not at that level to see it at the moment. But when we reach there, keep going and just keep staying consistent. You know, trust God with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Like, just try your very best and really just keep going, because dreams, they never stop happening. We were meant to dream. We made in his image. We didn't just, God didn't give us this imagination for no reason. We're the only ones that could see it. You know, so whatever in your imagination, that's a compliment. And understanding everybody is not going to understand your vision. I had to learn that the hard way. You know, I've always been the one that marched to my own drum. You know, but your imagination is so powerful, because we're made in his image. Like, he gave that, he didn't get that. It's phenomenal. Like, you're the only one that could see it. Nobody else has that power to see what's in your head. You know, and that's the blessing about it, you know. So that's the picture. And if you keep, and I learned this from Steve Harvey, if you keep if that's in your head all the time, then more than likely that's what you're supposed to be doing.
There you go.
You know, and if you wake up thinking about all of that, thinking about being a firefighter, whatever it is, firefighter, police, writing, music, artistry, you keep going. Like, that's supposed to be what you're supposed to do. That's in your destiny. You know, but just keep going and just try. Just try it. That's all I can say. Just try it. Just try it for yourself. And it's not a pressure. You it'd be simple as words like, okay, God, I just want to try. Show me, help me, and help me be patient, because I already know I'm not gonna be patient. You know me more than I know myself, so just keep me going.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know, I feel like everything you just said was right on point, and people definitely need to trust God. That's what this whole show is about. It's what my podcast is about: trusting God to live your dreams. And I feel like ultimately, when we can get that locked in to trust God, then everything else will come. You're living your dreams will come after that. So I just feel like that's ultimately what you just said was spot on. But again, people, Loc'd Down Poetry, music by DJ Prime, 21 and up, free food, $10 entry. And I just lost my flyer that quick. What happened?
And I want to put this in. Go ahead. Stop dreaming, because dreams never stop happening.
There you go.
Remember that. Always remember that. Never stop dreaming, because dreams never stop happening.
Never stop happening. Definitely. I love that, you know. So, yeah, just wanted to make sure I get this information in, because I don't know why my flyer just disappeared while I was looking at the phone tripping. These phones ain't smart as they say they are. But, yeah, Loc'd Down Poetry going down Saturday, August the 6th. 7:30 to 10 p.m., 742 North Anderson Road, Rock Hill, South Carolina is the location. Doors open up at 6:50 p.m. sharp. Free food, $10 entry, $3 wine. Make sure y'all put this on your calendar so you can come through, get some of this free food, this good entertainment, poetry, dancing, the whole nine. How can people get in touch with you if they want to get at you about booking you or whatever they need to do?
You can find me on Instagram at Demaya the Vibrant. And of course, Facebook. That's my regular name, Demaya McCrew. And email. And that's mccruel58@gmail.com. And then the Instagram is Demaya at Demaya the Vibrant, and that is DMIYATHAVIBRANT.
There you go.
That's it.
That's it. All right. That's it, people. Make sure y'all get in touch with her to book her for your next event. Don't forget about August the 6th, Loc'd Down Poetry at 742 North Anderson Road. Doors open up at 6:50. p.m. You have been listening to the Mr. Darkeye podcast right here on Anchor FM. New Soul Music, the home of motivation to trust God and live your dreams. Demaya the Vibrant, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We'll catch y'all next time. We are out here.
Just miserable and not self-dedicated. You must have thought I was spiritually amputated and not so lit. I'm not gonna lie, you had me down. Hell, you even knocked me in my shit. But no more, I'm gonna prevail no matter what I heard or whatever you tell. I put anxiety and low confidence on a leash and put it around you. Now you my bitch. I'm over, I'm done, I'm fed up with this shit. You see, I learned to make that sadness and channel it to something positive. You see, that old Demaya is gone. She back with new ambition, new determination, new guidance, and a whole new light. Because I realized that I am a diamond that shine even in the night. This is an eviction to all my negative thoughts and things that hold me back. I'm ready for whatever negative thing come my way. Best believe my positivity will smack back. With the heart of a lion and the spirit of a stallion, these demons can't hold me back. I love myself too much not to give up and quit, and that's straight